Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Donna and this is Donna Loves Yarn, because I do. Today is September the 28th, 2024, and today's video is all about yarn. My channel is typically about yarn or crochet or both, not necessarily in that order, however. Today happens to be about yarn and my newest yarn acquisition, which I am so excited to have and so excited to show it and share it with you. This happens to be a Etsy purchase from an Etsy store called OnSaleYarn, and the seller's name is Booth. I have purchased from her before. She has, I believe, 2 channels. One of them is called Red Textile. Gosh, I wish I'd have looked that up. Red Textiles. It might just be Red Textiles. But she has quite a bit of Malabrigo yarn. Her shipping is very reasonable. However, it used to be free shipping, but it's still very reasonable. For a 3-pound box, I paid $14 from Oregon to Missouri. So I don't think that's too bad. Plus, all of this yarn was 50% off retail. So you can't beat that. So if you enjoy yarn and or crochet, first of all, welcome. You're in the right place. Second of all, if you like yarn, you're going to love this video. If you like yarn hauls, like I like yarn hauls, this is a good one. This is a good one. I've already opened it. Because I did a live just a little bit ago and it happened to come while I was doing my live. So I shared it. Quit. No. I shared it at the end of that live. Well, quit, Bean. It was a 2-hour live, so I'm thinking the majority of you have not watched it. Quit eating the rug. My dog is eating the rug. But that's okay, because it came from the thrift store. I don't really care. All right, so as I said, this yarn came from Etsy, and it was like 50% off. So I'll refer to my packing slip to tell you the price of everything I got. So right on the top, as you can already see, this is a hank of Malabrigo Rasta. This is so utterly soft, you guys, and it smells so good. The colorway is called Carousel, and it is 90 yards. It's a super bulky 6. Bean. And 150 grams. It recommends a 9 to 10 millimeter, probably knitting needle. Hold, please. Okay, for some reason I can't pause the video when I get an incoming call. So this is, of course you're not going to know. I just had to start a new video. So anyway, as I said, this is Malabrigo Rasta. I could sleep on this as a pillow. It's so soft. You would never guess this is wool. Never in a million years would you guess this is wool. It's buttery soft. And I will probably be making a hat out of it. Carousel might very well be a discontinued color. I haven't looked it up yet, but I have a feeling it is. But the colors in here are awesome. We have some teal, We have what looks to be like a maroony kind of brown. There's some lighter white mixed in with maybe some blues, some earth tones, some magentas or pinks in there. So really nice. That'll make a beautiful hat. Probably it's going to be the sea stone beanie, because that turned out so beautifully. So that's one. Regular price for this would have been $24.60, but it was actually $9 and change. I wish now I would have gotten two, because I would have gotten two. I may have to go back and see if there's any more, because I would want another one. But this was like $9, and yeah, it retails for over $20. So there's the Rasta. The next one, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I am in sore need of red. I have really no solid red in my stash. I went through and I did a little bit of organization, and I did find two small donuts, smaller than this, well, about this size, of a red. But you know, what can you do with only two donuts? And the fiber content on those, I think, was like a silk and cotton, I want to say. Anyway, this is Kremke Soul Wool Bebe Soft Wash Fine Merino Wool Chlorine-Free Super Wash. Color number 17. This is 50 grams or 140 meters. But this is a true, it's showing up much brighter on my screen, but it is a true red. On the screen, it looks a little orangey red. I don't think it's an orangey red. I think it leans a little more cool red than a warm red. But it's beautiful, and I got 4 of them. These retail for $10 a piece. They were $5 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure that everything other than the Rios, or not Rios, other than the Rasta, I think everything was 50% off. I could be wrong, but I know it was no more than $5 for this, and I got 4 of them. Next up, and I'm going to try not to bore you with the story, but I have a newfound love now for Madeline Tosh Merino Light in particular. I've got some other Madeline Tosh yarn that is plied. Bean. No. But my favorite is single ply yarn. Quit. You didn't see me do that. No. But he's trying to eat the cushion. No chewing on the cushion, please. He's like, what did you just do? You hit me with a thing of yarn. Anyway, as I said, I already have some Madeline Tosh, but they're plied. Single ply is my favorite yarn. And this is a single ply fingering weight. And it's 100% superwash merino. So check, check, check. All 3 boxes are checked. So, and these are normally about $30 a hank. I got these for $15. And I got 2 of the blue, which is called Ceremony. These are 420 yards a piece. Like I said, 1 weight, fingering weight. For knitting needles, recommends a 2.25 to 2.75. I would use a 4 millimeter. Well, I'd go as low as the 3 millimeter. Which I have done. So I've got 2 of the ceremony, and they had the black. This is called Onyx. And stats are the same, specs are the same rather. It smells heavenly, like sheep. But I adore single ply. They say it's not as strong. That's very well could be true. I just like the stitch definition you get with a single ply. It's just different. It's very different. If you don't believe me, go look up Sea Stone Beanie made with this, and you'll see what I mean. This is single ply. It's different. I'm making another Sea Stone Beanie in applied 6-weight yarn, and I'll bet you they're going to look very different. I'll let you know about that. So 2 of the black, 2 of the blue, 4 of the red, and last but certainly not least, these are called unicorn tails. Unicorn tails! There are 6 of them. The unicorn tails regularly would have been $8.50 a piece, and I believe they were 50% off. They may have been less than that. They may have been 3 something. I want to say they may have been 3 something. So I got 4 of the same color and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pull these out. Those are different. So I got 4 of the color called You Do You, and this just contains every color of the rainbow. It's gorgeous. It's much brighter in person, but there's dark pinks, there's purples, there's blues, there's reds, there's yellow, there's green, there's what looks like could be close to black. I mean, there's every color of the spectrum in here. Gray, like a gray blue. Gorgeous. And there is 52 yards a piece. So 300 yards. 300 yards between all 6. And that will probably, it'll probably eventually get made into a shawl, and it would pair perfectly with this blue. All of them would. But, oh, I didn't show you the other 2, did I? The other one is called Cathedral. And the, okay, that's coming off. That's coming off. Okay, and Cathedral, here, one for you, one for me. The Cathedral is basically purples, and I can't tell whether that is like just a real dark purple or a brown, but as you can see, there's some darker tones in there. Some lighter purples, like magenta. It's beautiful. And these are also single ply, the unicorn tails, also single ply. So I got, of the 2 that I got, I think I got all that she had. I know there are only 2 of these. The Cathedral, there may have been more, but I know there were only 2 of these. I would have liked to have had at least 3, but I only got 2. Looking at this blue, the ceremony, it's definitely a tonal blue, and it's just gorgeous, and it smells divine. The black I thought was going to be a little more tonal, because I got this as part of a kit that I found on Marketplace, and it just seemed more iridescent to me when I was working with it. I'm not really seeing iridescence in this. Maybe, you know, maybe once I get into it, it'll be a little different, but you know, all these are no two are alike. No two are alike. So I'm happy with it. If you're also a fan of single ply yarn, I highly recommend you look into the Tosh Merino Light. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I can't wait. I can hardly wait to work with it. I know the ones that I got in that kit, I've already used pretty much all of them, and they were just a joy to work with. So that is my yarn haul, and I don't expect to get any more anytime soon. I really have no business. What I should be doing is purging, and I will likely be doing that because I've started going through my yarn room and doing a little bit of organization, and just reminding myself what I have, figuring out what I probably won't use, and then I'm going to put them on Marketplace, I think. So, Bean, what are you eating? He'll just find everything and eat it. So, anyway, that's that. And I don't think I have anything else to share. But I am planning on doing some purging. I am planning that. By the way, new background, new lights. So I have other plans for this space to improve what it looks like. I wish I could find a background with like balls of yarn on it, but I looked on Amazon and I didn't get any results typing that in. So I wish I could bring yarn down here, but I just can't. So that's a pretty background in my opinion, and it's better than that ugly window that was showing up. So anyway, that is what I have for today. I appreciate you watching, and if you watched all the way through to the end, thank you very, very much. I'm getting closer and closer all the time to my monetization numbers. Not that that makes a whole lot of difference to me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and it's just fun. You know, if nothing else, it's like a journal for me that I can go back and watch and see how far I've come. By the way, I had to refresh my memory because I was asked at my live, when did I start crocheting? I was thinking it was 2021. It wasn't. It was spring of 22. I guess I'd forgotten. So it's been just over 2.5 years. Not very long. So spring of 22 is when I started, and it's just been constant learning. And if you're a creator out there, chances are I've probably, and you've done tutorials, stitch tutorials, pattern tutorials, chances are I've probably come across your tutorial, because that's where I've learned everything I know. Every single thing I know, I've learned on YouTube. So thank you, YouTube, if you're listening. I can't, it's priceless. It is priceless what I've been able to learn. And I'm so thankful, grateful, and thrilled that that I've learned so much, and I'm able to create things like shawls, like that, you know? If you'd asked me 5 years ago, do you think you could make something like this? I'd have been like, heck no. No way. But I did. So I'm thankful. On that note, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining me. Remember, God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is. And have a good week coming up. We'll talk to you later. Bye.